Thanks for watching the WHME TV 46 High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you by
all smiles for the Mishawaka Cavemen, and why not? Many of them posing with that sectional trophy as the Cavemen hold off St. Joe tonight in a great football game here at Steele Stadium, 27-23. Chuck Fraby and Bob Nagel high above the fray. You made the comment early in this one. People only had to pay $6 for this, and if you're watching it tonight, you got to see it for free, and it was well worth the price of admission.
A lot of big plays for both teams, and again, Mishawaka dropped the ball 5 times tonight, but St. Joe had a lot to do with that. They were popping them pretty good all night long. They popped harness a few times, and Shively did a great job. The one that was on the ground that Shively picked up, it turned out to be a 15-yard gain. I gave it 7 and 8.
Massive play in this game.
But a huge gain there. And then, of course, the penalty was big, and it wasn't like a flagrant. It was a good call by the official. I thought the hit was a little bit late, but it took away a turnover that would have given St. Joe the ball and ended Mishawaka's chance to score late in the first half. As it was even at 14 at halftime. And boy, again, there are a lot of heroes on both sides. Congratulations, St. Joe, on a great year. And how about those Cavemen?
The guy that engineered the game-winning drive and scored the game-winning touchdown. Well, that gets you an IU South Bend fulfilling the promised player of the game honor. And an interview with Bo Hunt down on the field. Take it away, Bo.
Standing by with our player of the game, NIC North champs, sectional champs, Sam Shively. Sam, just a great game out there. Just talk about this victory and what it means to your team.
It's huge for us. They were a very good team. Offensively, they were very good. Defensively, they were very physical. And we put the ball on the ground too much tonight, but luckily they did it too. And we just came fortunate enough to win that. So
talk about that adversity of throwing that ball on the ground, those turnovers, and then having to come back. How did you guys overcome that?
Our defense stepped up. They played really well tonight. I'm very happy for them.
Talking about defense, you guys do a long drive, score, and then come up with a big fumble at the end, strip on that.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I didn't know the ball popped out, but I was happy when it did.
Congratulations, sectional champs, babe.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, back to you guys. Sectional champs, NIC North, and also NIC South champions are sectional champs tonight, guys. Back to you.
Actually, the co-champs of the NIC South, both Marion and Bremen, would get a thumbs up tonight from Sam Shively as well, as they're all headed on to the regional. But for this Mishawaka team and their head coach, Keith Kinder, he had to sweat this one out. This team faced a lot of adversity tonight, but when it came down to it and they needed a big play, in fact, an electrifying play of the game, they got it from Sam Shively with the game-winning touchdown after a drive that took about, 7.5 minutes off the clock.
Got in the end zone for the big touchdown. One of the plays that Sam made as well in the ballgame was that 2-point conversion. That tied it at halftime. And after all the adversity that Mishawaka had faced in that first half, to be tied going in the locker room, I think that was really big for them, especially mentally, to come out in the second half. St. Joe threw one right out 14 seconds into the second half. St. Joe's back on top. Mishawaka battled back a couple of times, and a lot of courageous play on both sides of the ball tonight. And boy, just really happy, I guess, for Mishawaka and Keith Kinder. What a job he's done.
And for the NIC tonight, yes, Penn lost and Elkhart Central lost, but they've got a 4A sectional champ in Mishawaka, a 3A sectional champ in Marion, a 2A sectional champion in Bremen, and we may well see the Lions next week as they'll be at home for the regional. We'll post that for you on Twitter and Facebook next Monday. But for the time being in Mishawaka, they're not worried about the regional. They're enjoying a night of celebration after a 27-23 win over St. Joe. Our thanks to our TV 46 crew who brought you this one tonight, led by the bubbly one, Champagne Tony Beltran at the controls. And a great cast of characters. David Persinski filling in on audio tonight. Thomas Tahara, as usual, great job on graphics, and you see the names go on and on. A reminder that there's college football Saturday afternoon on Pulse. The Iowa Hawkeyes take on the Purdue Boilermakers. 3:30 for the kickoff on that one. And then next Friday night, we take one more step on the road to Lucas Oil Stadium, as we'll have IHSA regional action for you on TV 46. You'll see it Friday night at 11 and Saturday morning at 9. Now for my broadcast partners, the Hall of Famers, Bob Nagel and Bo Hunt, it's Chuck Freeby. Once again, the final score from Steele Stadium, Mishawaka 27, St. Joe 23. The Cavemen prevail as the 4A sectional champions.